He's looking for a level 1 gank onto the Galio. He's going to land that E and pull him in. Let's see if they can get the flash out here. Doesn't look like it, but a nice little trade as we're talking about.
Problem there is that he's level 6. He does have a level lead on Ambition, but he's level 6 with no flash, so he could just die.
Well, he's certainly fighting here. As okay, Ambition is going to get a little bit too far forward. Does have the Galio nearby, but he's getting incredibly low. But here comes CoreJJ, the first roam coming in. Is it going to be the first blood? Not quite. Finally, the first blood goes over to Corki, actually. Now they're getting up to Crown. That's going to be 2 for MVP. Unbelievable, they turned that around.
And the time for the roam was the right timing, Valdez kill. So MVP, a bit of innovation on the top side to inspire the fans, and then some play. Level 6 to level 5 is such a big spike. When CoreJJ made the first roam, you were baited into thinking this would be first blood and another MVP blooper. It ends up being an MVP PogChamp moment as Beyond lives and Crown steps on a trap that he did not see, and a second trap as well. That was definitely some sideshow Bob Simpson stuff.
3 down on the bottom side. MVP still haven't seen our Sejuani coming in.
Beyond also unknown.
Let's see who they go for. Probably going to be Ruler. They get him just on the edge there. The TP coming in. Is there enough damage to push through, though? Galio rotates first, and Max will go down. Beyond being taunted up here. Now we got a nice little call to board shot coming in. ADD trying to do something on the Swain. You can see that damage is coming out, and he doesn't lose it. Seeing the power of Swain. Also, Cuvee getting a little bit too far forward as the rest of his team was running away from the Swain. But turning it around, he flashes in with the taunts now, and they're going to get 2 members. Beyond goes down as well. ADD, he wants to get that damage, but both of them are so low. He doesn't really die. But I'll hold that thought as they want to go in here. Ruler doesn't have his flash. They're going to get him pretty low. Trying to get on top of him, but not quite enough as CoreJJ is
by Crown. Sorry, but by Ruler, plenty of time to disengage. Ambition's moving forwards. Now we're seeing some engage.
Yeah, Beyond just being jumped on.
Ian was able to spend a lot of time on the Corki to stop the Crown from rotating. Still no ultimate here.
They're going to try to use the Impale just to survive, but that's definitely not going to work, because now Max faded in a little bit. We'll see if they can take him out. Not quite enough damage on the side of KSV.
Drake being pretty hard to contest for MVP, but AD's recalling, always the chance he shops and tries to get in.
Oh, they're going to engage down here on the bottom side. Max getting a little bit too far forward, trying to just poke, but he is going to get out of there, actually, leashing onto Ambition. But now Skarner in the front line is going to be knocked up. Ruler getting low, though. The Swain doing that damage, flashing forward. He's going to get a kill in the back one. Now Pilot is all alone doing that free damage. A double kill for Ian. And now Cuvee getting too deep in here is going to go down. I can't believe what we're seeing. Let's take another look at this. You'll see the Zenith blade. It was incredible.
Max is the most DED dead ever in the front line. It looks like he's going to be completely done. He eats everything. But the Zenith blade onto the Sejuani, who was trying to delay Skarner. There's a Skarner's in the front line. Surely this is a one-team fight. You're already kind of blinking and thinking it's over. But nobody dies. Even the Skarner lives. And ADD flashing forward may not get a kill. But Ambition and the rest of KSV can't walk past him with all of his zone control and his full health.
Always an option. Should rotate before the Corki, but now Ambition in a bit of a weird spot is going to be stunned up here. They're not going to use the Impale. Quickness coming through. Going to land on the Pilot here, but they don't seem to have enough damage to get on top of him. Double knock
Ian's
up.
the back line.
Yeah, Ian in the back line, as well as Leona. And here comes the Swain from the top side. Look out for this. Sun's coming in from Max, but they don't quite have enough. The Blade Caller is going to stun up everybody. As KSV, they just want out. But Beyond was looking for a pick. Not going to happen.
And Sion will probably be fine. Use Swain. We'll wait and see.
Okay, we are going to have a fight here. Beyond is going to get onto this Saya here. Isn't going to be enough damage. Featherstorm coming in, but actually it's going to be Skarner that goes down first, but they get Ruler in the backside. Tons of DPS taken away. Now a very low Sejuani is finally going to be taken out. Crown has to flash away. Swain comes in kind of funnily at the end here.
He wants to
really
cast his ultimate,
much,
but he can't.
On the side of KSV, they're not looking too good against this comp.
So we say it's easy to execute from KSV. They roll in. The ultimate from the Sejuani just used to interrupt at the end here. We're watching the replay. Ult used onto the Leona. Galio comes in, but you need to peel for Ruler. He gets assassinated by Max and a rocket coming through from Ian in the back line. They seem very unfocused after the initial wombo. And then from there, there's no damage. They don't win a fight if Ruler is the first person to die on the side of KSV. And Max is so tanky, they don't know that this is so low already. It's gone.
See you later, Baron. Okay, that's going to go down. Nice little play. And now they're looking to get onto Cube, who's forced to flash out of that one. Not good looks. Corky in the mid lane here, doing some damage in the front. He's going to flash forward, trying to get onto that Swain. They burst him down. That's what they needed to do. They finally are able to do that. There's going to be 2 kills and make it 3. KSV.
And 35 seconds, so unlikely to play too big a factor. Consider that they're pushing up with the dregs of Baron. Swain in the front line. It felt pretty low percentage they were going to get any real turret damage. They were definitely not going to break the turret, so the positioning there from MVP, highly questionable. They could have taken the last free objective in the top side and they would not have been, otherwise it would have been 300 health.
Ambition just jumped the wall, but look at this, ADD from behind, a huge flank, and Orin is late. That's going to be a big wombo combo here. Isn't enough damage. Ruler trying to get away, and in the end he will. ADD just trying to zone everybody out. Flash forward, there's that Swain damage, but it's not quite enough to kill anybody just yet. They get one guy in the front. It's going to be Crown going down, and eventually Ambition, they make their way through that tank line.
Down the front line. It still works. It gets them the Baron. Well executed by MVP, as was impaled through all of it. Let's watch the replay to fully understand. Ambition jumps over, and MVP say, okay then, well, let's go for this. They roll in. Watch Ruler. Remember, he's the one that needs to be able to find safety to auto. That's what all the tanks are for. He's out with no health, and ADD zones 4 people as there's nowhere for Crown to get out, and that's all ADD needs to do. There's no threat on Ian, there's no threat onto Pilot, there's no problem for MVP.
Fantastic combination between Beyond and ADD.
With the blasting one, he didn't go for a voice stuff. He needs a Banshees. He needs more of this off-tankiness. Is once again Ambition.
He just does it again. He tries to go in there. He's going to be locked down, but Max is going to be destroyed by Ruler. KVDS makes it out of there as well. This time Ruler has so much room, but they're going to take out Crown.
They're going to win.
Pilot in the backline is just mowing them down. A triple kill for this Caitlyn, and they're looking for more. The Quadra, he wants the Penta. Can he get it? He's gonna snipe him down, but no! It's not the Penta. Somehow the most anticlimactic non-Penta. It doesn't matter though, because MVP are gonna take the victory.
They can still get the Penta.
Get it. They're trying to lock him down. Can they
Are they gonna die for him? They're thinking about it.
They're trying. ADD, he's got to go forward. He's got to be the man. There it is. Oh, stop.
Pentakill!
Pentakill for Pilot. And the Swain composition wins Game 1 against the world champions, MVP. What the hell is going on, guys? I don't even know.
What a game win, and the pentakill actually happened. He kept baiting, it wasn't enough, and everyone is smiling. You have to love the inventiveness. It seemed like just a pick to go in with 8.3 last match on the patch, but it was so useful in the end to control space, and by the end, you saw the damage from Pilot. He was a one-man wrecking crew.
He certainly was. He had just so much room to work with. Swain and Leona in the front line is like, you're just never getting on me. Even though Ian, he had to get out of there for the majority of that fight, he still did supportive damage, and it was all the Pilot show. Head in hands here and question marks above every single person on the side of KSV.
You would not have prepared for this Swain pick, and KSV, understandably, just were not expecting it. They were not respecting it. By the end, their comp was outscaled, and when they were strongest, they couldn't find advantages because they botched some of their engages. I asked for the Galio comp. Maybe I shouldn't have. The execution on some of these plays, I love how this plays out. So you watch it at the start, and you think, okay, someone dies, it's over. But Leona's dead. The re-engage when the ult is gone is so good by the side of MVP. And then how much is there on Pilot? Does he ever lose his overheal shield? The answer is no. No threat on him. Able to flash in aggressively. Opts into the Blade Caller because he knows he'll be fine. Poor JJ lives by the hair.